All right, hello, boys and girls. This is your writing lesson for today, and we are continuing to work on organization with our writing. So, in your packets, you should have this. It says grocery list pre-writing. I'm gonna guess you've maybe seen a grocery list, or maybe people use devices to put their groceries on. I use my Alexa, and then when I'm at the grocery store, I'll look at my Alexa app to see what I put, and then I can just mark it off as I go. Super easy. Then I can look back next time too to see what I got before. Um, See if I want to purchase the same items. So when people write a grocery list, they don't put full, complete sentences. They write one or two words of what they need. Milk, cheese, eggs. Maybe they need Frosted Flakes is the type of cereal they need. They create a list. It's used by the shopper so they can easily find what they need. They might even use abbreviations to shorten word. In a list, spelling is not the most important part. You might have numbers to show what is the most important or what's the least important. Okay. All right. So here's a shopping list with fall. Anything fall related. It's not actually shopping. They're not shopping for leaves. But they're just using the grocery list as kind of the example. This is what the grocery list, or Miss Howe uses paper like this when I need to do something as my to-do list. So this list supports the shopper, just like a list supports a writer, right? So we have some details here about fall. We have leaves, cold, colorful, apple picking, caramel apples, school starting, football games, sweaters, blankets. We have bonfires, marshmallows, pumpkin patches. There's a lot of information, but if you look at it, this is an unorganized list. It just has details, right? You're just starting to put the list together. Now, what's cool is that we can connect some of these items. Some of these items are similar. They can fit into the same category, right? So we are going to, I have included it in your packet. The next page kind of helps us with some categories. So we start putting some items together. So like leaves and colorful, that's describing what fall feels like, the weather, what it looks like outside, right? Or I guess more of the looks. You see leaves, it's colorful with all the leaves. Then we have cold and cool. Those are what it feels like. You wear sweaters because it's cold. It's dark. The stars are bright. The first frost, you can see your breath. Those are examples of what fall feels like, the weather, right? And then we have some activities, some events that happen in fall. So Halloween is something that some people celebrate in fall.
Here's what I found.
The pumpkins are growing in fall. Might go on a hayride or pick apples. School starts. Football games are happening. We have bonfires and going to pumpkin patch. Those are some events, some activities that you might do. And then this number 4, we have caramel apples. We have marshmallows. Those the only two. Those are the only two. Those are different foods, right, that you might enjoy specifically at fall time. You see a lot of those. And those are just different categories. So it's important to put our list in the categories. So I'll show the last page. Kind of has our group details, and then we've categorized each of these. After we group them together, we put them in a category. So to label them so that we can kind of stay organized with our writing. So what I want you to do is on I've given you a paper like this. I want you to make a grocery list per se for let's do winter. So let's change the season a little bit to winter. Make a list of different aspects of winter, and then I want you to come up with the 3 or 4 categories that you can group your listed items into for winter.